Hi there everybody, it's Jennifer Labre and we're here today as part of the demonstrator training blog hop, and I've got a new card for you, and this is the card that we're going to make, Happiest Christmas Wishes, and it uses the Dashing Deer stamp set and the Detailed Deer Thinlits. Let's get started. First thing we're going to do is grab a sheet of the Very Vanilla, cut it in half lengthwise, and we're going to score it at 5.5. This helps to fold it easier. We'll take our bone folder and give it a good crease. And we're going to set that aside. We're going to grab a sheet of the Festive Farmhouse DSP. This is 3 3/4 inches by 3 1/4 inches. I really love the plaid, but you could certainly use any of the patterns you wanted for this card. We're going to grab a sheet of the gold cardstock. This is 4 inches by 3 1/2. Okay. And we're going to cut the deer out of the Detailed Deer Thinlits. We're going to use the Flying Deer today. And let's grab our big shot. Now I'm taking the gold piece that I cut for the card, and we're going to cut the deer right from that very gold piece. We're going to use the same one on the card, so make sure you get your deer in the middle. And then we'll send it through. I like to send it through twice just to make sure it cuts. Okay, let's get rid of the big shot. Okay, so we're going to use this as the border on the card. And then just to get this out, we're going to use our Take Our Pick tool just to poke it out for us. I know some of you use the paper piercing tool. You can use that as well. There we go, and there's our deer. Okay, next we're going to heat emboss our expression, and we're going to use the Happiest Christmas Wishes. I already have it on a stamp. And we're going to use our Versamark watermark stamp pad because we are heat embossing. Little things flying all over the place. Okay, so before I do that, let me grab my embossing buddy and just get that good. Forgot to do it on the sample card, and you can see where I've got some smudges. So make sure to do that this time. Towards the bottom in the middle of the card. Okay. And I'm going to grab a scratch sheet of paper and my gold Stampin' Emboss powder. I'll just sprinkle a little bit of that right over where we stamped and pour it right back in, or try and pour it right back in. There we go. Clean up our mess. Okay, that paper's had enough, so we're going to toss it. And we'll get that out of the way, grab our heat tool, and emboss our cinnamon. There we go. Hopefully you can see that embossing on there. Okay. Then I'm going to assemble our card before I stamp the final piece. So the first thing we're going to do is grab the gold cardstock, and I'm going to use snail for this. We'll just make sure we get it in all the corners. Why isn't this working for me? Maybe because it's empty. Let me grab a new one. Or actually, we'll just grab my glue here as long as it's handy. It really doesn't matter what adhesive you use for this part. Okay, and we're just going to center it towards the top. Okay, and then we're going to glue the back of our DSP. And again, center it right over the gold. Okay, and then we're going to glue the back of our deer. And remember, if you get extra glue anywhere, it's not going to matter because it does dry clear. You do want to make sure you get a little bit on the antlers, otherwise they will stick up. Okay, and we'll put him right in the middle there. Okay, and then for our last step, we're going to take this border stamp and we're going to stamp it in Cherry Cobbler. And I guess I put it away. Let's grab that. And we'll grab our H block. Okay, and we're going to just stamp it right there. Okay, and actually I think I'm just going to stamp a little bit right in the inside as well, just to give it a little nice touch. There we go. Okay, and there you have your card. See, he's sticking up a little bit, but it'll dry. As it dries, it'll flatten out. But I hope you liked this tutorial today. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget you can find all the products that I used and other specials and things going on with Stampin' Up! At my blog at jenniferlabre.com. And as always, if you don't have a demonstrator, I'd be happy to help you out. Please feel free to contact me via my contact form on jenniferlabre.com. And until next time, have a great day.